Hey, my name is Garrick Foslu from Functional Medicine Fast Track, and today I want to go through 3 mistakes that health professionals make while transitioning to a virtual functional medicine practice. And functional medicine has just become the gold standard to get patient outcomes. And most health professionals are actually really fed up with conventional medicine system because of the regulations, the protocols, the third-party interference, and really being trapped in a situation that they have no options. They've been pressured into situations that they have to make decisions, and they're looking for alternatives. So the problem is most don't realize there is another way, and they already have 80% of the required skill set, and there are a small percentage of health professionals that are already living this amazing life and having that freedom to choose the way they want to practice and get great patient outcomes. But most importantly, they've got a lifestyle that supports their own health and supports their ability to be creative, to be able to be in that space to really help their patients. And this is let alone saying that the model that I'm going to go through about having a virtual online functional medicine program has the ability to have an unlimited income. So let's go through. First of all, what is mistake number 1? The first mistake is that when transitioning to a functional medicine online program or virtual functional medicine business is everybody wants to take conventional medicine paradigm of doing consult to consult. And that is going to be the first big mistake. What that does is it starts to trap the practitioner into a time for money based situation. And going from consult to consult, using that conventional medicine system, it really has no support structure to be able to get patients to the best outcome. So we need to be adding extra value. We need to be getting outcomes for our patients, not just going from consult to consult. That is what patients want. Patients want outcomes. They don't just want the next consult, the next medication. Now, many do, but there is a huge amount of patients that actually want results. Funny or strangely enough, they want results. So when it comes to consult, there's a lot of limitations. You cannot add extra value. And this is where online programs in functional medicine have that ability to have the personal touch, but at the same time have that ability to add extra support, add extra value to get the outcomes without sucking the life out of us as a health professional. So that is key. We need to be switching our paradigm from consult to working in online programs. And there's a lot of great touch points in online programs. And that's not the point of this talk. That is just orientating you to a new paradigm. So let's go then on to the next mistake. Now, the next mistake is really having no systems in place. When you have an online functional medicine business and online programs, the key is we want to get great patient outcomes. We want to have a lifestyle that supports our own health so that we can help many patients and have an unlimited possibility of income. So the only way that you can do that is to have systems that work. Now, the biggest downfall here is that most health professionals have a zero business knowledge. And more specifically, they have no systems knowledge to build a successful virtual functional medicine business with online programs. So having systems is the only way to leverage your time, leverage your income, but most importantly, be able to have a process and a system to support your patients beyond just a consult to be able to get those results we want for our patients. So there are 3 areas you really need to have really good systems in place for. First, we need to know how to attract the right clients that we want to be working with. We can't be generalists. There's specialists in conventional medicine. There need to be specialists in functional medicine as well. And that is key. So the first is have systems that can market and attract and pre-frame what you do so that you are speaking to the people that you are the expert in. And that just makes sense. So we need to have systems, particularly on the marketing side, that attract the right clientele, the right patients to you. Second is the ability to have systems that can convert and onboard into your online programs, into your virtual business. That is usually quite a lot of hard work when you don't have systems and takes a lot of energy. And you can have a lot of energy put into an area that you don't really need to when you have systems in place that can be doing it for you. And that is something, again, that a lot of health professionals just don't get their heads around. The third is to have systems on the clinical side to help you get outcomes. And that is your online programs in functional medicine that support patients to those outcomes. You need systems there to be able to be doing that work. And just a lot of health professionals are unaware that they need to up-level and get the skill set to be able to dig into the system side. So what is the third reason? The third big mistake is that most health professionals do not have the training or have the mentorship to move them into the space of functional medicine, virtual practices with online programs. This is a very specialized area that is the gold standard. So functional medicine is great, but doing it virtually and doing it as an online program is a certain speciality. And to be able to get that right takes a certain skill set. For many years, I would say more than half a decade, we did not get that right. And I always said we had a lot of blood in our practice. And in any practice, you don't want a lot of blood. But the problem is when you don't get it right, you don't get great patient outcomes. It sucks the life and the energy out of you because you don't have systems. And you don't achieve any better as far as business profitability goes. So you're in a lose-lose situation all the way. We want to be in a win-win situation. So only when I came across the right mentors, the right training to get those systems in place, get the right system in place as far as online programs go, then we started to see the results of better patient outcomes, of having the lifestyle to support a growing business, and the ability to expand our business and not have a ceiling on our income. That mentorship and that coaching is invaluable. And a lot of health professionals don't put that value to being trained and to being mentored into or towards their goals in the shortest space of time, because it is a fast track. And that is very much why we call our business Functional Medicine Fast Track, is because we don't want other health professionals to go through what we went through. We went through a lot of challenges, a lot of heartache, a lot of investment into figuring out what didn't work. That you don't need to go through. You need to be going through the right path so that you can hit your goals in the shortest amount of time and get those great patient outcomes. Use systems to leverage your time so that you have time during the day for yourself too, and have that potential for unlimited income. So just getting those three mistakes out of your way, you're going to be able to fast track to your goals as a health professional to do what you really wanted to do all your life. And that was to get great patient outcomes, have a great life yourself, and never be capped by a ceiling, by trading time for money. So if that makes more sense, please go to our website. The short version is fm-ft.com, and you can learn more there by clicking the Learn How button and go to our main webinar to find out more about how to achieve your goals and get the best results for your patients. Until then, take care. My name is Garrick Vosloo.